trim that a little bit, probably. Or adjust that, but that's what that'll look like.
Because what happens is that air creeps down behind it?
Yeah, right behind the drywall and the stud. It can leak right down, and it eventually comes out the bottom plate behind your drywall.
So how much air are you going to get from that? I mean...
Oh, there's been studies done where they've reduced air leakages in buildings by 25%.
Okay, so now how tight is this building supposed to be?
I believe the air changes per hour for code standard is 6.
Right. But Dave said this one's like crazy. He says time to get everything you're doing and everything, it's going to be incredible.
It'll be well below 6.
Well below 6.
And that's a good thing, because the tighter the house, the more comfortable it can be. The only reason you have to be cautious about how tight you get them is you need to provide circulation of airflow for the occupants in the home.
So now, will this house have like a free airflow system then or something to compensate for that?
Well, I don't know. I talked to Dave about it, so I'm hoping he's made adjustments. And
because this is going to be a tight house.
Oh yeah.
All
yeah,
right.
Tight. The saying is build it tight, ventilate it right.
Well, I was down in the basement, man, and he's insulated the basement, everything down there. It's just,
yeah.
It's crazy.
It's going to be nice.
It should be.
Nice and warm.
Nice and warm.
We won't be doing the same thing up there. I'm sorry. We'll be doing the same thing down there on the ceiling in the basement as we did right here on the first floor as well.
So that level of detail is even going to be done in the basement?
Absolutely.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Here's a quick mock-up to show you guys the gaps. So we can see the gap up there at the top of the drywall, and goodness knows I'm not a drywall hanger, so I'm sure that'll be a lot closer to the top than what I've got it at. But here's also the gap at the bottom. And we're going to be going through, we're going to be sealing this as well. We've already got the bottom plate caulked, and this is on an interior wall. The reason we've caulked this interior wall on both sides is because I want to keep the airflow in the room that it's directed to in that particular room. And then also, we will go through on the exterior, we will go through and we will seal this gap between the bottom of the drywall to the subfloor decking.
So that dust won't be able to blow out of that wall or the cold air or nothing.
Exactly.
Oh, that's nice. Man, like I said, I've done a little drywall work myself in the past, and you always get the dust that blows out at the bottom. There's usually like a 2-inch gap sometimes.
Right, and that's just the nature of construction.
Yeah.
There's always that gap, hence like on wood flooring, and why there's a toe kick, after the trim.
Yeah, but people don't think about all the air that blows in that.
And there's a lot, and that right there, that gap at the top, compiled with the airflow coming down, and this gap at the bottom.
Oh man, you could measure that and add that up on a calculator if you had to.
Probably.
Yeah.
That's a little over my engineering mind, but.
But it would probably be like a window open.
Oh yeah, a little bit.
Yeah. All right, man. Thank you. I love these tips.
Oh, I like doing the details like this. It's that's what makes the job fun and challenging at times, but we're here to provide a good product and service, and things like this make a big difference.
It's the details.
That's right.
Thank you now.
Thank you. All right, so anyway, look. So, when you've got the bead where the drywall comes into the wall, the board's going to go up here. But that gap right there that you foamed or caulked, that never gets sealed by mud. Okay. So attic air can actually come down between the drywall on the wall, behind the drywall, between the stud.
Effectively bypassing insulation.
Right, and then it leaks down, it does a thermal loop, and it comes down the wall and out into the living space. So as you look around, this was the hard part because of the tray.
Yeah.
But you did great. And all the corners. And like I said, I know this one was tricky. You'll want to foam that hole.
Okay.